You know how in life sometimes things happen that we don't really want them to happen, like you get fired from a job, or there is a financial crisis going on, or maybe you get kicked out of your apartment, or your partner leaves you, or something like that. And of course, it's a situation that's less than optimal, but we cannot prevent them from happening. And there are two kinds of people in these types of situations. The first kind just starts getting sad about everything that they've lost, and they focus on the lack. And in the example of getting fired, you can focus on the source of income that you've lost and get into the fear of not finding a new job soon and so on. But then there is the second type of person who actually see this as an opportunity to change their life. So in the same example with getting fired, they would see it as an opportunity to look for a job that maybe would suit them better, see it as a push to leave the job that maybe they didn't like so much in the first place. So what is the difference between these two types of people? I'm pretty sure there are many, but I want to tell you about glass model, and it's not the normal glass half empty and half full that you probably thought of. So basically, there is this theory in psychology that compares our resilience to stress to glass. Each of us are born with a different capacity of this glass, different size of this glass to begin with, and that there is not much we can actually do about. So every one of us have a different emotional capacity. But then there are many different factors that come into play. For example, if you have experienced trauma and haven't processed it, it's gonna reduce your capacity a whole lot or if you have ongoing trauma as well, because your brain is already so occupied by that any new incoming stress factors is going to just phase it off completely, and you're not going to be able to manage it. And anything that happens that is a little bit out of your comfort zone can lead to like depressive episodes. And also, all of us have this glass filled already with the ongoing problems that everyone has with their life, like problems with your partner, at work, maybe problems with your other relatives, like you name it. So basically, if you feel like you get stressed about minor things and any small thing that happens in your life takes you out of balance, there are several things that you can do. First of all, if you know that you suffer from past trauma that you haven't processed yet, or if you suffer from ongoing trauma, you need to address it as soon as possible. You need to seek help, take yourself out of the traumatic situation, and don't wait about it. But I'm not going to go in depth here. But if it's not the case, there are still things that you can do. So basically, you need to have a core belief that no matter what happens, you got it. We cannot prevent all the bad stuff in the world from happening or from happening to us because it's just impossible. So what is way more helpful is creating an inner belief that is solid enough that no matter what happens, you got it. If you get fired, you will find another job. If your partner leaves you, you will be totally fine on your own, or you will find another partner if that's what you want. You just need to know that you are absolutely capable of dealing with life's difficulties as they. So basically, a lot of it you can do yourself. You can look for the trigger points, you can identify your negative beliefs and look for the evidence to the contrary and so on and so forth. There is a lot of books and podcasts on the topic, but it can be really helpful, especially if you feel stuck, to work with a specialist like a therapist or a coach or a counselor that can help you identify the negative beliefs that you have about yourself that stand on your way to this feeling of capability and I got it that we want to achieve. Because actually this is really natural to us. This is how we are supposed to feel all of the time.